Hi everybody, this is the football head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, HUD. Welcome back to the football HUD. We talk about the New York Giants. So 5 things have we learned about the Giants after the first preseason game and preseason loss against the Detroit Lions when they lost 21-16. After almost 7 months away, the New York Giants finally suited up and took the field for a game. The Giants traveled to Detroit early this week for 2 joint practices with the Lions ahead of Friday night's preseason opener. Based on another opponent practice is one thing, but going head-to-head against a different team at a game setting is another story. In the confines of Ford Field, the Giants opened their 3-game preseason slate with 21-16 loss to the Lions. Here are 5 things we learned from the preseason loss. Well, first things, the losses don't count. The wins don't count, right? Oh, what am I talking about? Number 1, rookies get first taste of the NFL. Despite a strong start, the Giants were unable to hold on to a 10-point halftime lead and fell to the Detroit Lions 21-16 in the preseason opener. The defense held the Lions to just 3 points in the first 2 quarters. However, the offense was unable to capitalize after starting consecutive drives on Detroit's 32-yard line, having to settle for field goals both times. The Giants were then outscored 18-3 in the second half. I think it's just another step, part of the process, Coach Brian Dable said about the preseason opener. The practices and now the game, and there's a lot of guys, particularly young guys, that played in competitive spots, and now to sit back and evaluate some of the things that we can fix and help those guys with, both as players and as coaches. This is the first game we coached in a while, and there's plenty of things we can all do better. And that's hopefully next week to improve on the things that weren't as good and make some strides for the next few weeks until we play Carolina. Friday's contest served as the first NFL game action for the Giants' 15 rookies, some of whom took advantage of the opportunity. Cornerbacks Deonte Banks and Trey Hawkins III, center John Michael Schmitz, quarterback Tommy DeVito, and outside linebacker Habakkuk Baldonado were just some of the first-year players to make an impact in Friday's contest. Despite the outcome of the game, the experience the rookies gained in Detroit will benefit them moving forward. Number 2, young defensive backs with strong starts. The Giants have numerous young players in their secondary, and it didn't take long for them to make an impact on Friday. On the first defensive play of the game, safety Jason Pinnock intercepted a pass from Lions quarterback Nate Sudfeld and returned it to 17 yards the other way. But Pinnock wasn't done there. On the first play of Detroit's second drive, the third-year safety tackled Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs. He played for Alabama in his college days, and the backfield for a 3-yard loss. A few plays later on 4th and 1, Pinnock recorded his second pass breakup on a pass to Lions rookie tight end Sam Laporta, causing a turnover on downs. The 24-year-old was listed as the first team strong safety on the Giants' first unofficial depth chart. It was good, Dable said. He had a good camp. We were going to play him in roughly 10 to 12 plays, but he had some productive plays early on. So we got him out, gave some other guys some opportunity, but pretty productive day for the short amount of time. He's athletic. He's explosive. He was a good addition to our team last year. Plays a bunch of special teams, but I think he's done a good job here in camp. Made the most of his opportunity in a short amount of plays. Keep grinding along with him, but he's done a nice job for us. Right behind Pinnock on the unofficial depth chart as the second team strong safety is Dane Belton. The second-year player out of Iowa made his presence felt in the second quarter when he intercepted a Sudfeld pass. Okay. First-round pick Deonte Banks got his first NFL game action against the Lions. Banks had strong coverage in his limited action, forcing an incompletion on a pass to Williams. Number 3, the Don Brasco connection leads to a touchdown. The Giants' first touchdown of the game came in the second quarter, thanks to a familiar connection. Tommy DeVito, the former Don Bosco prep quarterback, threw a beautifully placed ball to his former high school teammate, tight end Tommy Sweeney, for a 14-yard touchdown. The score extended the Giants' lead to 13-3. Yeah, I know they'd like to get a couple more of those. That Daniel said about the former high school teammates. DeVito signed the Giants as an undrafted rookie in the offseason. The Livingstone, New Jersey native finished with 155 yards, one touchdown, one interception on 15 of 24 passing attempts. DeVito also added 11 yards on 4 carries. Interestingly enough. Number 4. Veteran wide receivers step up. It's no secret that one of the Giants' biggest competition battles this summer is at the wide receiver position. Well, not all of them suited up Friday night. A couple of reliable veterans made a strong impression. The Giants' leading receiver in the preseason opener was Cole Beasley. The 34-year-old caught all 4 passes thrown his way and totaled 34 yards receiving. The 12-year receiver signed with the team just a few days prior to the start of training camp after spending 3 seasons with Brian Daboll in Buffalo, one of which led to Beasley being named second-team All-Pro. Finishing right behind Beasley in yards was fellow veteran Jamison Crowder. The 30-year-old receiver caught both of his targets for 32 yards. Crowder signed the Giants back in March after racking up 415 career receptions with 4,667 yards and 28 touchdowns across 8 seasons with the Commanders, Jets, and the Bills. Number 5. Injury updates. The Giants had a few players leave Friday's game early, starting with wide receiver Colin Johnson. The 25-year-old had 1 target before he was forced out of the game with a knee injury. Johnson missed the entire 22 campaign after tearing his Achilles during training camp. Second-year quarterback Cordell Flute suffered an abdominal injury in the 3rd quarter, which forced him out of the game. Flute registered 2 tackles and 1 pass defense prior to leaving. Running back Gary Brightwell and offensive lineman Laveri Hamilton did not suit up Friday, but they will indicate neither injury appear to be long-term. Quote, I just think it might not be a day-to-day thing. It might be maybe another week. Nothing long-term. Guard Tyler Phillips also sat out Friday after he got dinged up during practice earlier in the week. So let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut. Thank you, and I'll see you later.